So, guys, this is the first episode of meeting the cast of the BCU or DBK Productions, and I'm here with Danny. How you doing, man?
Hello, hello, hello.
How you
How's
doing?
everyone doing?
Yeah. So, Danny first came on board for episode 2 of the Blick incident. So, how was that for you? Like, actually, let's start this. Let's run it back a little bit.
Yeah.
How? Tell the people who you are.
hmm
The age, everything. Give people a gist of who you are. What are you all about, man?
All right, say nine. So I am 21 now. I am an upcoming actor, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I'm just an actor. I met Wally through backstage, and yeah, just aspiring actor, doing acting jobs here and there, writing a little bit as well, doing a little bit of songwriting and that. But yeah,
Okay, that's
that's
cool.
me.
That's cool. You butchered my name a little bit, but we move. We
Yeah,
move.
no, I clocked. I clocked.
I was like, damn. I was like, who's that? I was like, who's
Oh,
that nigga?
yeah,
Yeah. Nah, but it's all good. It's all good. Nah, but
yeah,
yeah. It's funny because when I was actually looking for people, because it got to the stage for episode 2, because I'm not sure you saw episode 1, right? I assume
yeah.
so. So when I did episode 1, um, it was a point in time where I was like, okay, let me get a decent amount of people, and whoever I can't get, I will fill in the gaps.
Mm.
So I was playing this character, this character, this character, this character, and then when it got to episode 2, I was like, okay, we're gonna go on the casting binge again. And casting process was a lot easier because I actually had a product to actually show people. So what ended up happening was I was able to cast people a lot easier because I'd be like, okay, I got this idea and I've done this. So
Yeah,
are you down based on the stuff you see? And then
yeah,
everything just kind of follows through from there. Um, as far as uh how I came across you was at the time I was looking for someone black and I saw a couple of your reels and I was like, okay, this guy seems decent, but I wasn't sure if you're gonna be down because I'm
mm,
sure you experienced that a lot of people, especially in the acting space, a
mm,
lot of them feel, a lot of them are bougie, man. Like you
yeah,
tell me, like I gotta
yeah,
check with my agent. My agent
yeah,
said
100.
no. My agent
Yeah,
ain't keen on this project. I was like,
mm,
okay, fair. So for me, I had to be very particular. I wanted up and coming people. I wanted people that I could grow with
mm.
per se and take it for the next level. But as far as you, what was your first impression when I hit you up to do a project like this?
I mean, I hear that whole bougie aspect because I was literally the opposite. I was at a space where I was like, okay, listen, I just need to book jobs and just get my like report up. You know what I mean? Just start acting. So when I saw it, I was very excited, especially because it's YouTube as well. Like I always loved YouTube, looked up to YouTubers, and I saw it was like a skit. And then I watched on the channel, and I was like, this is okay. This is very similar to RDC World. This is amazing, and it's anime as well, which I was interested in as well. So I was like, this is basically perfect. This is a perfect opportunity. Let me just do this and then just try my best. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know, like networking, who you can meet. So yeah, I was really excited. I was really excited.
Yeah, I was excited as well because I remember when I hit you up the first time and then we did the
Mm.
shoot and you didn't come to the shoot. I was like, is this guy gonna show up?
Yeah.
Because I remember we did the first shoot, but it was lucky because we had
Yeah.
2 shoots. I was like, is this guy
Yeah.
gonna show up? I was like, no, because what happened was going into episode 1, and I'm gonna say this when I do the recording with George. What
Mm.
happened in episode 1 was George was meant to. George wasn't. George was someone that I met, yeah, um, to play somebody else. Like I met George, I was like, oh, this guy seems cool. Let me hit him up, and we started talking. This guy was chill. I had no
Yeah.
role intended for George at all.
Oh damn.
Demetrius was meant to be played by somebody else, but because
Yeah.
I met George so well, I was like, I'm gonna create a role for this guy. Don't know what it is. I'm gonna
Mm.
create a role for this guy. And then what happened was, he was meant to play. I was gonna create a character. Um, for him that would appear in episode 2. Because the
Mm.
thing about it is the only episode that stayed the same throughout the process of creating is episode 1. All the
Mm.
other episodes changed. Episode 2 changed, and episode 3 had to change because episode 2 changed.
Right. Okay. I see. Yeah. Well,
Alfred
film.
wasn't a character that was in the first iteration of the script.
Mm.
we added Alfred in because we saw that episode 1, the biggest feedback was, I wish it was longer. So we had to add
Oh,
somebody
okay.
else in to make it longer,
Yeah.
and then we had to make it seem like the organization had money, and then we added the conflict between Simi and Blick and all the
Mm.
characters. We had to find a way to make it a bit longer without making it drag. So we added a lot
Yeah.
of conflict and all that stuff. Plus, we had the recaps and all the stuff that happened. And
Mm.
because one thing I noticed about episode 1 and 2, and obviously you've seen a snippet of 3, is there's a constant progression in each one. And
Yeah.
one of the major
Exactly.
reasons is the team's getting bigger. So when I casted for Demetrius, what ended up happening was George was the third guy because
Mm.
2 people flaked on me, and I was like, I'm tired.
Oh, I
I
see.
can't.
So he was the third
Yeah,
option.
he was the third
Damn.
option. 2 people flaked on me, so I ended
Yeah.
up bringing him. I was like, okay, let me roll with him. Got to change the script out. Got to take out the
Yeah.
N words. Got to take them out. Yeah. Got to change up his. Got to keep the tone of the character. But
Yeah.
less niggas being said and all that stuff. So that's what ended up happening. But when you came on
Yeah.
board, I was actually really sad. I was actually really impressed with your performance, especially with the fact that you acted beat it up. Obviously my sister did the makeup artistry for that, and then obviously
Yeah.
John came through because obviously it's a mixture of people that actually are actors and people that aren't actors. So there's a mixture of
Yeah.
both sides colliding together
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
just getting a feel. One thing I would say is, is there anything that surprised you about the episode 2? Because obviously you saw episode 1,
Mm.
but did episode 2 surprise you at all, or was it like kind of like what you expected it to be?
I don't really think anything surprised because obviously like, I had no real expectations going into it. Like I didn't know. I didn't come in thinking like, oh, we're gonna be doing this and that. Like, I was just like, okay, realistically, I'm just gonna turn up as Alfred and be the servant guy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't think anything really surprised me. I think no. What did surprise me though is where we were, like where we filmed. I think that was the most surprising
In
thing.
the house.
Yeah, no, bro, because I saw that house and I said, wait, this place is like this is actually this is moving crazy. So I think yeah, the most surprising thing was the house, and even to this day, the sets, everything that is the most surprising thing to me.
It
So
took a
yeah, no,
lot of planning. It took a
yeah,
lot of planning, man. There's a reason why each episode comes out once a year at this current moment in time. A lot of planning, a lot of working,
yeah,
but it's funny because I remember episode 2 was the first time I saw that place, because
mm.
before then I had a film there, and that was a fourth option. That
There's
place
a
that we
fourth
picked
option.
was like the fourth option. Yeah, it was the fourth option.
So then, what happened to what were the other options before? That's fourth.
So basically, the whole point wasn't how the place looked. The whole point
Yeah.
was a big garden space.
Okay, I
So
see.
so
Right.
so the places I booked. So obviously you saw episode 1. The fight scene was shot outside. That's
Yeah.
easy to do. Um, the gun scenes we had to be kind of careful because we were in public, and we don't want people
Yeah.
to think it's actually a real gun and whatnot. So we
Yeah.
we were lucky to be able to shoot that there. For episode 2, what happened was I could I couldn't find a location that would allow me to film a fight scene because we
Right. Okay.
thought damages was gonna happen. But with
Mm.
the fight scenes that we do, it's very professionally done. Jordan and his team do a great job in terms of doing it in the best way possible, and
Mm.
she was the one that actually allowed us to film. I said, "You okay with this?" Because at that point I was tired. I was like, oh, I can't do this and this and this. And then afterwards,
Yeah.
I filmed there the first time, and then she said the second time you book for me, I basically give you £100 off.
Damn.
I was like, okay. And then and
Yeah.
then and then I got Mo. I was like, I know a guy that can make your place look nicer than it actually is, because the pictures don't do it justice. And then another guy came in. He did the pictures
What?
for her. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really what happened. But yeah, that was a lot of the stuff were like bad full of options. But enough of
Yeah.
myself. Uh, okay, so what got you into acting? Why acting? Like you got all the professions in the world, man. Why acting?
Yeah. For me, it was basically like when I was in secondary school. Since year 7, I was just part of drama club. Not for like any particular reason I wanted to be an actor, but just because I just enjoyed like the drama space that we had was very big. And in drama class, it was basically us messing about. So at first, it started with me just going there just to basically just mess about with my friends because there was no real place where we could like relax and chill. Like there was obviously the football places, but I was not cool enough to be there. So I just chilled in drama club, yeah. And then I just chilled in drama club, and then yeah, then as time went on, like I just started doing it more and more. And then I was like, you know what? I'm kind of I enjoy this, and I'm kind of good at it. So why don't I just actually try go for it? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really see myself doing anything academic. So I was like, let me just stick with what I'm good at and fully go for that. So I was like,
Mm.
yeah, you know what? I'll just go for that. And then yeah, that's my story right there.
That was a good decision because one thing I would say that that you do really well is that you good at because you play the thing about it, you play two characters, yeah,
Yeah.
three characters. Spoiler: he's playing three
Yeah,
characters
yes,
in episode 3.
yeah.
And the one thing that you do well, and this is the biggest thing, and this is the hardest thing, because I
Mm.
know I play like 4 characters and like I play like 4 or 5 characters already, is
Yeah.
making each character feel different. Me, I
Yeah.
never went to drama school. I never went to drama school. I I was just a guy that was on YouTube and I liked making skits and I was like, yo, let me try and make this bigger than it actually is. And then I
Yeah.
came up with this idea and then that's how it worked. So so when you're playing each character, yeah, what helps you play each character differently? Like what do you look to? Like is there any inspiration? Me, my inspiration was Eddie Murphy. Eddie
Mm.
Murphy, Richard Pryor, those were my inspirations. But what about
Yeah.
you in terms of when you're acting 3 different characters
Mm.
on one series?
It's interesting because I think the more I've acted and the more I've got into acting, the less I've looked at other actors and been like, oh, I want to be that like this person because of the fact that I'm already in the field, if you know what I'm saying. So it's like
Yeah,
I have to I've had to find my own way of doing things to where it's like I don't really have an idol, if that makes sense.
yeah, that makes sense. That
I've got
makes sense.
my own process, which is it might sound weird, but it works because it's like it then takes off that slight like competitive air that I used to have, where it's like, oh, I gotta do this because that guy did it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Hmm.
just figuring out what the character's mindset is, the character's physicality, what the character would like, what they don't like, and just getting into the mindset of a whole other person. I think for me that's what works. But yeah, I don't really look to anyone anymore. To be fair.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. One thing I would like to ask as well is so obviously, like I said, you play 3 characters. Is there
Mm.
any of the 3 characters that you enjoy playing the most?
I'm just gonna say Yusuke because I'm telling you now, like I feel like he's just I just love the essence of the smugness, the aura farming. Like he's just so cheeky and like sly. And I love that about him. I love playing that type of like character that's very boisterous and like he just looks like he just gets away with it. Which he doesn't, but he just gives that air of like
Yeah.
he's that guy, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, you and
Yeah.
CJ, I didn't expect your chemistry to be like this. Like you
Yeah,
actually look like you had beef. You look
yeah,
like you
no,
had
that's why I love
problems with each
CJ.
other. I was like, damn.
Yeah. It's like
Uh,
Zoro Sanji thing, innit? Yeah, it
yeah,
was amazing.
yeah, man, it was crazy, man. But one thing I would like to say as well is
Mm.
so what's your favorite genre to act in? Drama,
Oh,
obviously you got drama. Wait, actually, wait. Let me start off first. How many genres
yeah.
have you acted in? What's your favorite
Okay.
genre to act in? And
Yeah.
what genre, if you haven't acted in yet, do you want to act in yet? Next.
Yeah. That's a very good question. I have done oh what have I done? So I've done drama, I've done contemporary. You know what it is? I think my favorite genre so far has been romance. Now, wait, it's not. I don't know what it is about it. I think it's just because like it's the easiest to connect to.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I don't know. I'd have to think about that because I say romance, but then again, there's performances that I've done which have felt more authentic. But what genre would I want to act in? I think I would love to do like a full action movie with like loads of stunts and like loads of just crazy. Like I would love to do that. That would be so fun. I'd want to just I want to go through all of it, like every single step, like see how everything works. It'll be amazing. I think that would be my dream.
I feel you. Hey, man. Spoiler alert, man. We got another series coming out soon.
Yeah,
So we got two series coming out. So one of them, the one after the Blick incident,
yeah.
is gonna be there's gonna be action, but the one after that, that one, I'm just gonna tell you, man. Keep an eye out for a series called Legacy of Zeus. Uncharted and
Say
Indiana Jones
nothing.
vibes. Uncharted
Yeah,
and Indiana Jones vibes. And it's funny because I was speaking to Jordan about it, and he said he has a whole rigging team and people that do all that stuff, because I actually did a lot of research on stuff like that. So yeah,
yeah.
a full blown action scene, that does seem fire, man.
It'll be
Especially when you
sick.
see like how like things do work as well, and
Yeah.
whatnot. Um. So what's your long term goal? What type of actor do you want to be? You want to be like a, I don't know. Some people want to be theater. Some people want to be someone that just kind of just like bounces from movie to movie. Some people want to be in the pinnacle where
Mm.
they're at Hollywood, making box
Mm.
office movies after box office movies, getting the big bucks.
Yeah.
What's the long term goal for you?
I think the long term goal for me, I really want to be a very character focused actor, to where like I play a wide range of characters, and I'm able to embody like a variety of people. I think for me that would be the best case outcome. Whether that's stage or screen, I don't really know yet. As of right now, I prefer screen. But then again, stage is always it's always one that is very like it's always great because the adrenaline, the feeling is just you just live in that moment. It's amazing. But yeah, I think a character based actor where I'm very like I bounce from character to character and I can pick apart different complex minds. I would love that. That would be so fun.
I feel you, man. One thing I want to do, and I even spoke about it. I want to do a short film. I want to
Mm,
do a short film, yeah, where I'm just playing extras. I'm not even the
mm,
main role. I'm just behind the camera playing extras, and I want to do a drama. I'm going to tell you about the drama I've been thinking about doing, and there's
mm.
actually a couple of action horrors, short films that I actually have to get back to finishing. That actually
Yeah.
started before the Blick incident. That I never got around to
Mm,
finishing. But yeah, I feel you on that. Like, one of the biggest things that I like about acting myself is the wide range of characters, the wide range of personalities, the facts
mm.
that you can actually be someone different, and you look back on your stuff and go, "Damn, I
Yeah.
cooked! I cooked!"
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, "Damn, I cooked! I
Yeah, that was a
cooked!"
full performance right there. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, so I got a question. Without
Yeah.
spoiling episode 3, let's
Okay.
just keep it to 1 and 2.
Okay.
What is
Yeah.
your favorite part or favorite bit in the Blick incident so far? Your favorite
Oh,
scene.
okay. My favorite scene so far, and that's not including the third episode.
You can't include the third episode because they haven't seen
Okay.
it.
Yeah. Okay. Um. One and two. Okay. It's one of two scenes in episode 2. It's either the scene with me and you,
Mhm.
and what Alfred at the top, or or the fight scene. I think the fight scene in episode 2 is cold.
You talking
Like,
about the one where you're explaining and then it's like,
yeah, yeah. I think that was so sick, and especially knowing, yeah, I think that scene, yeah, I
you know
love
what's
that
so
scene.
funny? It actually wasn't initially meant to like come out like that. It was meant to be
Mm,
just a straight fight, but then Alpha
yeah,
said, "Why don't we do it like this? Because it flows better like that." And
mm,
so we kind of like cut it between.
Yeah.
If I was to say my favorite moment for you was yeah, probably that. To be honest, I actually haven't got that much of work, and that's literally the only moment you got.
Yes.
It's funny because I think of so many moments that you've been in, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's episode 3. Oh
Yeah,
shit, that's
that's what I'm saying.
episode
We
2.
got, yeah, it's
Oh
not.
shit. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Nah, but overall, your performances have been great. I do think you're the type of person that could do both. You can be good guy, bad guy,
Yeah.
protagonist, antagonist. So you're very, very flexible in terms of acting and
Yeah.
whatnot. Do you see yourself? Okay, so for the viewers to know, can they expect to see you in the next 2 series after this one?
Yeah. Yeah. I think they could expect to see me. Obviously, that's not fully down to me, but at the same time,
Hey,
as far
I rock with
yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying.
As long as you're
Yeah.
down, you're in.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I'm in. Then I'm in. Then yeah, I'm in. Yeah. You can expect to see me there.
Okay, I think that's all we got, because I haven't
Mm.
really got that many questions. It's just people getting a chance to know you and whatnot.
Yeah.
Do you want to promote any social medias?
Um, no, you know what? No, I do it. Yeah, no, I do it. Yeah.
Huh?
This is your channel. Yeah. How about we do this? Yeah. We promote. Watch episode 3 when it comes out. Yeah. Because that is what I'm telling you right now. It's gonna be so sick.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't wait.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah.
But yeah, even though he didn't say it, if you want to follow him and you want him to do any roles for you, link is in the description to his
No, man.
Instagram, so you can reach out to him and all that stuff. And yeah, potentially we're gonna do live screening and all of that stuff. So, like I said, be ready for the live screening, be ready for the live stuff, and yeah, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, we got a lot of big things planned for the BCU. Everything's interconnecting. Everything's interconnecting, man. We got 2 crossover characters that appear for the first time. You're not gonna see them as crossover characters yet, but you're gonna get what I mean as time goes on. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure
Mm-hmm.
you check out episode 1 and 2, and also if you haven't seen the trailer for episode 3, also check that out as well. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later.